guys, this is Cody, and this is an LA Noire walkthrough. And I actually haven't quite finished the game, but you know, I'm on the very last mission, and I'm not gonna start there. I'll wait. Why did I exit out of that again? Yeah. So I'm gonna go back and just kind of replay through them all in order, and yeah. And I think this game is a really handy game to have a walkthrough on. So yeah, let's just start here and down here. What the hell was that? Alright, so these are the patrol cases. There's not very many of them. And, you can pretty much, these are the tutorial cases. You probably fly through these pretty fast.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, seen a detective and ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 Williams requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route. You should take the next right. Here we
Hey,
go
don't
again.
you do that,
Don't
son?
request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist.
Blade
Being
split.
Sunshine himself.
Yeah, we're gonna turn the siren off. We don't really need it.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up? Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division. We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat. You want us to look anywhere in particular? Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlight. I'm not expecting any miracles here. Did we recover the weapon? Bag it and return it to technical services. Hurry up, Floyd. I'm out of here. Happy hunting.
You know, this game would be really tight with multiplayer, but then again, I'm not quite sure how well it would work.
Just going through the motion.
Alright, so just kind of walk around, shine your flashlight and stuff. Use the directional buttons to move the flashlight around. Stuff like that.
Come up with anything, come find me, and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
So, through this little place, there's not really much evidence, so we're just kind of run through here. The first big evidence you get is over here, this blood splatter at this door. Take a look at that.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out. Hell of a way to go. Doesn't really matter how you go. Don't get all deep on me, though.
Alright, and the next piece of evidence you'll find is through here. You can see the reflection of the gun.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop. How the hell did you see that? Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. Let me see if I can find a way up there. All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Now, we just gotta climb up this little pipe thing.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we
And
are?
pick up the gun on the ground. Kind of manipulate it around.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
And then press X or A to further inspect it.
2 rounds fired. And instead of
of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Tilt it around. Analog stick.
We should follow up on this now, before the first tries to leave town. The gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
To show some initiative, Ralph. See if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Alright, we're gonna head to the gun store.
Not really our gig. There's no harm in doing some digging. The suit didn't seem to give much of a damn. Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up...
Alright, so now we're going to go to the gun store.
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
This dude's freaking loud. We're headed to the gun store. By the way, guys, I do suck at driving. So, if I get into car wrecks or any severe car accidents, or maybe run over a pedestrian, don't get too angry. Move out of the way, person. Ooh, I'm just gonna kind of push you out of the way. Alright. Ah! Fucker almost rear-ended me. Hope you're enjoying the horrible camera quality, by the way. Yeah. Boom. Wrong way driving. Yo, it's amazing how I suck at driving so bad, but I hardly ever get into car wrecks. Alright, we're at the Central Gun Store. I wish you could come here regularly in the game and buy more guns. And again, there's not a whole lot of shootouts in this game, but, you know, for when there were.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson. Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357. Nickel-plated with pearl grip. Same gun used by General Patton. You're not suggesting he's the owner? No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Mind if I take a look?
My guess. This is about something bad, right?
Right, we're gonna open up the ledger.
27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Alright, so you're going to go over to the next page, and you're going to look for the one that says, you know, I don't remember what it says. I'll recognize it when I see it, though. There we go.
And look, Errol Schroeder.
Errol Schroeder, yeah, I couldn't really read
Ordered
it.
the gun in February 46.
Don't worry, guys, when we get to, like, the homicide cases, which won't be too long, that'll be a lot funner. I know the patrolman cases are a little boring. Not gonna skip them, though.
Can we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Either way, Gunga then.
We're heading to Schroeder's apartment.